Hi guys, welcome back. So, second video, here we go. So, right now, it's about a week after my first chemo treatment. So, last time I talked to you guys, I was shaving my head that night, or I was having my best friend shave my head. And I said, next time you guys see me, I won't have hair. So obviously this is a wig. A lot of things have changed actually within the last week. So, okay, so how I'm feeling. Today and yesterday are finally the first days I feel like I feel a little bit more myself. I felt like really drugged and just like loopy and out of it and heavy. I don't know how to explain it, but I've just felt like so heavy the last week or so. Thankfully, they gave you a bunch of medication to help with the nausea. So I've been on those things like a stickler, man. So I have not felt nauseous because that's the worst for me. So that's how I'm feeling. Today, I got to go to Target, and which was a big happy thing for me. Yesterday, I got to go to the market. I've only been going like little things, little places here and there, because I know my immune system is super low. So those things were exciting. You don't realize how happy just getting out of the house for maybe an hour or two makes you. But of course, still not overdoing it. Okay, so back with my hair. That's how I'm feeling right now. So back with my hair. Man, that was hard. That was freaking hard. Those of you that know me know that I've always, hair has been my life, my whole life. I love doing other people's hair. I love doing my hair, anything that has to do with my makeup and other people's makeup. Weddings are my thing, right? Okay, so that's just always been my MO. So, like prepping myself, I feel like I tried to prep myself the best that I can, the best that I could, with seeing myself with no hair for the first time. But it didn't go as according to plan. So my best friend Ruby came over, and I knew she was the right person to do it because I knew if I had a moment of freak out, she would know what to do. And my mom was right there too, of course. So she shaved it, and I just closed my eyes and I didn't look the whole time until she was finished. And then it was done, and I didn't even turn all the way in the mirror, guys. I was like this. That's how much I turned and looked in the mirror, and I instantly lost it. I just started crying, and I buried my face in my hands, and it was a moment that I really took in. It was a moment that I want you guys to know that if you're going to be going through it, it's going to happen, and you can't prepare yourself for the actual moment. You can do the best that you can, but you can't. I automatically, I had felt so vulnerable and sick. I felt sick looking at my head, and that was hard. That was really hard for me to see it and to touch it and to know that I couldn't grab it anymore, that it wasn't going to be a part of me anymore, that this is happening, girl. This is full on. You bald. So, that took me few minutes. But once the initial shock, I guess, subsided, we went in my room and started looking at the wigs, and I FaceTimed my sister, and I showed my brother, and I showed my dad that, hey, this is, G.I. Jane over here now. Which my brother and my dad are so sweet. They're like, oh, it looks badass on you. Like, you could totally pull it off. It looks so cool on you. And I'm just like, you guys are high as hell, because there ain't no way. But they're so sweet. So that was definitely the hardest part so far of dealing and accepting what is my life now. Also a big moment, which a lot of people ask me, how did Daniel react? Daniel's my boyfriend, for those of you that don't know. He came home early that night from work. He works nights. So he came home maybe like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And I had already had like a beanie on because I was feeling super nervous and insecure about him seeing it. Even though I know that nothing foul or disrespectful or hurtful would come out of his mouth, but it's your own insecurities, it's your own demons that you fight with most of the time. So he came in and he turned the lamp on, and I popped up like a jack of the box, and he looked at me, and instantly he started crying, and he just said, "You're so beautiful," and I obviously lost it again, because I'm just like, no, I'm not, like, I don't feel it. But he rubbed my head and he kissed my head, and he said that, you're still my woman. You're still her. Just a big deal. You just don't have all that hair of secrets, I like to call it. But it was a nice moment for us to have that moment, and for us to be vulnerable and share that and cry about it, and almost be able to mourn that loss, because it seems stupid, and it seems like it's just hair, and it seems like it's, in the grand scheme of things, which I'm so thankful, that it's just hair, but it doesn't make the process any less painful, and it doesn't you can't mask your emotions anymore, because it's real life, it's happening. So that's the experience with my hair. Also, another big thing that's changed, the kids. So I was pretty dead set, man, on not having my baby and my nieces see me with a bald head, because I didn't want to traumatize them. I was pretty set on. But reality smacked me in the face pretty quickly, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to hold that end of my bargain up, because there's so much stress and anxiety and worry on you anyways going through all of this, that the last thing I want to worry about is, oh my God, he can't see me bald, or oh my God, the girls can't see me like this. So I sat with my dad real fast, and I was like, I think I want to tell him. So they encouraged me to tell him, and they were like, they're kids, they're resilient, they will, yes, they'll be hurt, or they'll be sad for a second, but then you're still his mom, so he moves on, and that's how the new normal is. And that's what I did. So, me and Daniel sat Kai down, and I told him that, you know how mommy has my neck that you can't touch, and that I've been sick on and off, and going to the doctors a little more than usual. Well, it's because mommy's sick and I'm okay, but the medicine that I'm going to take is going to make me lose my hair. So his face, was like, okay. And I said, so mommy shaved her hair so that I could control when I lose my hair. And I said, so I already shaved it. Do you want to see it? And of course he was like, no. But I really didn't give him the option. So I said, it's okay. It's at this time I had a turban on. So I said, it's okay. It feels like your hair, the sides of your hair feels like Daniel's hair. It's okay. It's just hair. So he was like, okay. So I took it off, and he felt my head, and he's like, oh, that feels kind of cool, mommy. So that was easier. His face was like, at first, but then when he felt it and, just realized that it's still mommy, just mommy doesn't have hair. I think that kind of let him relax a little bit. And then later on, when we were putting him to bed, he said, it makes me sad, mommy, that you don't have hair. I don't regret making that decision, because ultimately it's the best decision for me. But it's still hard. That's still hard, hearing your baby say that he's sad for you. So I said, I know it's sad, honey. I know if you look at someone with a bald head, a woman with a bald head, it looks sad because they don't have hair. But that's okay. That just means that they're going through something in their life that they will get through, that they will overcome, and it will make them a better person when it's all finished. That's all that means. And my hair will come back, and I get to color it different colors, and I could keep it long or short or however I want it. It'll come back. So he said, okay, mommy, okay. So that was hard as well. My nieces, my sister kind of told them, and so they know that like Auntie has fake hair, and the youngest one, she wants to wear fake Elsa braids so she can have fake hair like Auntie. So change of plans, but glad that I did it, because you know what, these wigs are hot as hell. They are so hot, and they all told me that. They're like, all my pink sisters out there were like, it is hot, and sometimes you're not gonna want to wear a hat. And I agree. Most of the time when the kids aren't here, like, I walk around with no beanie on, but when they are here, I just wear a beanie. That's it. But there's so much, I feel like there's so much pressure on my head with the wig. There's so much pressure with like a turban. So I really got to feel no type of headache, no type of pressure. Like even right now, I feel like a lot of pressure on my head, but don't worry, I will show you guys without the wig. But when I go out, like today I went out to Target, right? So today was the first time I went out like wearing my wig. And it's hot as hell. I got a fan. I'm sitting there in Target and I'm like fanning myself. I'm about to whip this bitch off in the middle of Target because I'm just like no fucks given because I'm so hot. And Daniel's just sitting there laughing at me because I'm like, is it hot in here? And he's like, no, it's just you. And I'm like, dabbing my fake hair, you know. But so this is one of them. This one is like the red ombre that I got. It's like tied in a little bun back here, just to like help with these pieces not like fall and stuff. But I still need to like cut it and style it. I'm waiting for my stuff from Amazon. And you could curl it and stuff. It says heat resistant, but this one, you know, it's a little iffy. But I have all kinds of them. I have all kinds of like long ones. I have all types of blonde ones. And let me show you guys. So I have ones. I keep them all in my closet. So I keep it in my closet, and I have quite a few of them, but I'll just show you what some of them look like so I don't have to take them all out. And some of them are like real hair and synthetic hair together. So here's this one. It's like an ombre, and they're all lace front. And this makes it look super real, like my scalp. And super breathable. So when you put this on, the lace comes down right here and you just cut it to where your scalp is. But this one is pretty. I still gotta come up with names for them all. So far, I got one, and she looks like she should be on a stage. So her name is Diamond. And that one's Kim K. I don't know why her name's Kim K, but it's Kim K. And it has some pink in it and some gold. I like it. Why not? And then I saw other ones that I wanted to order. It looks like a hat, and it's just straight short bob hair attached to the hat. I'm like, that's genius. When I go pick up my son real fast from school or something, I could just pop that right on. So what else has definitely changed? My actual hair, I'll show you guys my hair now. Because, you know, this is the best part of the video. This is what people really want to see. Oh, it feels so cool. Oh, it feels so nice taking that off. But, this is my bald head. And everyone keeps telling me like, oh my God, you got a nice round head. I'm like, thank God I don't have those rolls in the back of my head like my dad and my brother. Because that would be bad. But my actual hair is not falling out yet. It should be within the next week or so, is what I hear, is what I've been told. My eyebrows still, my eyelashes, it's just still my eyelashes. But my eyebrows I always fill in anyways. I have to wear my glasses a lot more because it really like affects your vision. And man, it really does. Like, it's really blurry, and I'm blind as it is, so it's super blurry. So I always got to wear my glasses. But there's something weird and freeing about having a bald head. But probably my next chemo treatment is on the 30th. So right before that or right after that, I will shave my head. So I'll bick my head so that there's no stubble, because they say this comes, like when this comes out, it's disgusting too, and you get hair all over the damn place. I don't want to be shedding like a dog. So, you know, I'm past the initial like, oh shit, you know, and now it is what it is. But if you guys, if this is for someone that is about to shave your head, oh hold on, girl. Just hold on tight. I know it's bad. I know it seems rough. You're gonna cry. You're definitely gonna cry. And you are allowed to have whatever reaction you want to have. And if I was giving advice, if I could tell someone, don't do it alone. Do not shave your head alone. A lot of women I know that have told me theirs, they made it fun, and they like let their friends or family or kids give them like funny haircuts. You could do that. But to me, it was important to know, to have specific people there that I could let my full emotions and my full reaction be what it was going to be without worrying. And also that whoever was helping me would know how to handle the situation, would know how to, because they know me. So make sure that you know someone's going to be there that is going to be, that knows you very well, and that you don't mind feeling completely raw and vulnerable in front of. Because that's a big job. That's a big job. And you know what? I didn't even ask her, do you want to shave my head? I didn't even ask my friend Ruby. Or would you want to be part of it? I just assigned her, and I said, girl, you shaving my head. And she was like, really? Like, you want me to be part of it? And I'm like, yes. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. And she took that role on without any hesitation. Or if she did, she didn't show it. But that's why she's my best friend. She makes this process not so bad. And I really hope that all of you have someone out there that you can call your Ruby. Because without my family, and without my best friend, and without my boyfriend, I couldn't be this strong. No way. All of your guys' support and the sweet things that you guys have said and commented are very uplifting to me, and I just want you guys to know that. It's the hardest time that I have to go through so far in my life. And I'm glad that I have the amazing support system that I have to help me and to make just little things day by day easier. So really find someone to help you go through this journey, because you're not doing it alone. And there's a lot of us Pink Sisters out there who also are going through what you're going through. So thanks guys for watching my second video, and I can't wait to see you in my third. I mean, as ready as you're ever gonna be.
Right?
It's ready. It's going.
A year from now, you're gonna have
Watch
hair
my
again.
ear.
Because these are real.
I definitely look butch now.
No. You're going to have a pretty head. Get of your ear.
I can go around my ear if you want.
Okay.
Just get the gist of it. Wow, it feels cool.
Wow, really?
Yeah. It feels weird.
How does it feel?
It feels cool. Ew!
Well, it'll be smooth after a while.
water.